Hi, I'm Francesca, and I want to tell you about something great my mom made for creative business owners like you. It's called Marketing 360. It's a complete checkup of your marketing, from your website to your social media to the emails you send. My mom will tell you what's working, what's not, and what to fix so you can get more of your best clients. If your marketing feels messy or confusing, Marketing 360 will help you feel clear and confident again. Want to be the first one to know when it launches? Text the word Be Weird, that's BEWEIRD, to 55444. You'll get all the details before anyone else.
I know my marketing needs work, but I'm so frustrated and strapped for time that I can't deal with it right now. Does that sound like you at all? If so, then today's episode could be the lifeline you're looking for. Today, I'm going to be deep diving into what a marketing audit is, why every creative business owner needs one, and what it includes. Let's jump in. Hey there, creative business owners. Welcome to the Higher Purpose Marketing Strategy Podcast. I'm Ashley Conway, and for over 20 years, I've been helping creative businesses as a marketing expert and copywriter. If you've ever felt like your branding or marketing is holding back your business's growth, and you're over being on the DIY hamster wheel, you're in the right place. Each week, I'll walk you through simple, story-filled strategies to build a harmonious marketing system that attracts your ideal high-paying clients without the overwhelm. Ready to make marketing work for you? Let's go. So right out the gate, let me just tell you, I hate the term marketing audit. It sounds too much like an IRS audit, right? Where you're scared to death. They come in telling you all the things you screwed up and pressuring you to fix it. And that's not what this is at all. And then I thought about the comparison to like having a checkup at the doctor, which I also dislike because who wants to do that? Not me. I despise them. So I thought of another analogy. How about a tune-up like you get for your car every so many miles? I mean, my little 2007 Trailblazer is like over 200,000 miles at this point, which aside, I have to tell you, I love it though. I've never had a car payment and it just does me right. Anyways, as you hit these like milestone mile numbers, you're supposed to take your car in and let them take a look. And the purpose of getting a tune-up is not let's gut your car and you have to get a new one. That's not it at all. It's to help your car run better and to get a jump on anything that they see before it becomes an actual problem that's way more expensive. So let's think about a marketing audit the exact same way. So we're going to cut out the assuming that we know what's happening with our marketing and guessing. And instead, the audit is going to pinpoint exactly what's working, what isn't, and what needs to be fixed to make your marketing system work so much better. So in plain English, let's say that a marketing audit is like a diagnostic, just like a mechanic would run on your car, of your customer journey, your brand, your website, your email, your social, your offers, and your analytics. And that's the thing that helps us stop guessing, stop assuming, and to know what we're talking about, to know exactly what works and why and what doesn't. So why does every creative business owner, every founder need a marketing audit? Well, number one, it stops the guesswork. It stops you having to assume or think of what's going on with your marketing of your business. And it eliminates these Band-Aid solutions. Like you're really smart. Obviously, you wouldn't be a successful entrepreneur if you weren't smart. So you can kind of know, I think my website isn't doing everything it could be doing because the leads that I'm getting in are not really my ideal client. So you kind of know that's happening. So you try to put a Band-Aid over the website problem. And maybe you work with a web designer or a copywriter to kind of retool your messaging or make it look more in line with your brand. Well, that's a Band-Aid solution because you're just fixing one thing. If you have an audit, you know from a much more a holistic perspective, what's working, what's not, and how it all fits together. We want your marketing to operate more like an orchestra where every instrument, every channel, everything that you're doing plays its own notes so that when everybody plays together, it's this beautiful song. That's what we want from your marketing. We don't want to just I'm just going to tune up one instrument at and hope it all works out in the end. That's not the way we want to approach it for the ideal result for you. So the second reason everybody needs to do a marketing audit is because it's going to protect your time. The problem that I run into with a lot of my clients is they're still trying to do sort of this DIY marketing thing where they're forcing themselves to be marketing experts and to run their own marketing system. Well, the problem with that is even if you can kind of make it work and like the part of marketing that's really creative, you still only have so much time. And when it comes to your doing what you do best, which is your creative work, you're trying to run your business and work with your team, and then you're also over here trying to be the leader of your own marketing, it's just too much and there's not enough of you to go around. So you become the roadblock to optimizing your marketing to make it a system that really delivers for you. You're the roadblock because you just don't have enough time to wear all of these hats. And the third reason every founder needs one is because this is going to set you up where your marketing can be aligned with your business goals and your business operations, the way your business works. You don't want these really, ideally, to be different silos. My goals are over here, and then here's my operations, and here's my marketing, and these are all like departments, and they work individually. You don't want that. You want them just as well to be another orchestra. You want them all to fit together and to work together toward one purpose, which is your business goal. So those are the three reasons that every business owner needs regular marketing audits. So not a one-time thing, but this is something, it's like it is the tune-up that you have to do on a regular basis in order for your marketing to really work like it should. So let's go a little bit deeper into what an audit includes. So I start with a customer journey review. And if that's a foreign term for you, go back and listen to episode 1 of the podcast, where I really deep dive into all the parts of a customer journey. But I'll do a little overview here. So I have 3 steps to a customer journey. And the first is awareness. It's how do your potential clients find out about you? And it's things like word of mouth maybe is really strong for you, or you're networking, or you're running ads, whether print or online, or social, or SEO, or podcasting, or your guest interviewing on podcasts, things like that. That's all how people find out about you. Then the second stage, once they find out about you, is consideration. So they find out about you. We want them to enter a relationship with you. In terms of, we want them to have regular contact with you, and we want them to get to know, like, and trust you, because that is the step in between. I just learned about you to buying from you. Those aren't back to back. People have to know you exist. And then before they buy from you, you have to build a relationship with them. And that's what turns them into buyers. So under this consideration, you can use things like social, email, a blog, your podcast. You use social proof, things like testimonials or before and afters, webinars, all these things you do to keep building this relationship that you start when people find out about you. Then the third stop on the customer journey is the actual purchase. So what does it look like for people to take advantage of your services? Are they able to do that online, buy from you, or book from you in some way? So that's your website. Do you have a store where you sell any digital products? Do you have an app? If it's in person, is there a salesperson or sales collateral that you give out to people? That's stop 3. Stop 4 is retention. So what does it look like after they sign on the dotted line, so to speak? After they sign a contract, what does the process look like from there? Like, how do you continue to nurture them and keep them involved and, satisfied? Do you have a Facebook group? Do you do that through email where, like, you follow up with them during certain parts of the process of working with you? Are there additional services that you ever suggest to them, promote to them? And then 5 is loyalty. So we're talking about referral programs, email for people who are former clients, special emails. Social is there as well. Asking them for reviews as part of that loyalty, program, that part of your marketing. And then I also include in here grooming future clients, like clients that are not your ideal right now, but they could be in a few years. Like, how do we groom them to become your clients? So those are the 5 stops on the customer journey. And part of the audit is to go through there and say, okay, what are you doing for awareness? What are you doing for consideration? Like, do we have holes in here? And initially, you probably just want to start with the first 3: awareness, consideration, and purchase. And retention and loyalty come after you've built up those first 3. But we want to make sure that there are things that are listed under each one of those categories, that you are taking care of people in those stages. There are things to move them along. So that's part of what the audit is about. And then I look at your brand. So how clear is your brand? When you're thinking about branding, most of the time it's like, do you have certain fonts? Do you have certain colors? All of that is 100% true. That's your visual branding. But then there's also the brand of how do you communicate what you do? Like, literally, what do you call yourself? And what do you say as to who you work with? That's part of like your very base brand. So just to look at some of that and make sure that it all works together. So your visuals, your fonts and logos, all of that, and who you serve and what you say that you do to those people should all line up. That should be cohesive. So I'm doing a review for that. Then we move to website, and I'm looking at both like navigation. Is this simple to navigate? Is it user friendly? Like, I know automatically what steps you want me to take from the website. It's not confusing. You're not asking me to do too many things. So I'm looking for that. And I'm looking at messaging. And that's a huge part of it too, because we need to look at like, what's the purpose of your website? Is it for credibility only? Is it for you're really driving people to subscribe to a lead magnet or to call you, whatever it may be? Like, looking at that and saying, is the messaging clear? Do I know that this person is for me? Do I know what to do next? All of those kinds of things. And then email, I would look at your email sequences. So both what you send to somebody as soon as they become a subscriber and what you send out regularly to all your subscribers. So I'm looking for, are you onboarding me? Let's call it. So it's like, are you introducing me to yourself? Like, are you welcoming me? What types of content are you sending out? Are you sending it regularly? Are you offering me something to solve my problems in your emails? And then let's look at social. So social is like, are you posting regularly? And what does that mean? What types of content are you posting? How are you, are you doing video? Are you doing statics? Are you doing any live content? Are you doing anything engaging to try to get people to send you questions or thoughts or their opinions on things? So it's just looking at the breadth of what you're doing on social and what channels. Are you doing one and you're really owning it? Are you doing lots? So taking inventory of all that. And then finally, analytics. So that's looking at the back end of your business that I would also want access to. Like, let me look at your Google Analytics and see how many pages are people visiting your site? What pages are they visiting? Are they dropping off? That type of thing. It'll tell you like where people are engaging. And the powerful thing about analytics is it shows you where people drop off. So if they're dropping off at your homepage, we need to take a look at the homepage. If they are going to one blog post or one landing page in particular, we need to make sure that that is a really strong web page and that it is directing them what step to take next. We need to do the most with that specific page. So that's on the Google side. I can also look at your email tool, whether it's Flowdesk or it's MailChimp or ConvertKit or any of those things, to look at how many emails that you're sending, how many people are opening them, how many people are clicking things within that email. All of that is great data to tell me where are people dropping off and how can we make that better. So to give you an example, if I see that you're sending 200 emails, you have 200 subscribers, you send to 200 people, and let's say only 43 people are opening it up. I'm like, oh, I think we can do better than that. Maybe we have a subject line problem that we can fix. And I would recommend that. So that's as far as email, what really helps. You do the same with social. All of the social platforms have some type of analytics dashboard that you can go in and see how many views am I getting, how many DMs or likes or any interactions, what types of content are people looking at more. Like I can see on mine, I review my marketing dashboard with all my analytics once a month, and I can see on Instagram, people are watching mostly my reels, and it's not through stories. They're just seeing my reels. I can see what type of reels that they like. It's a lot of face to camera that people seem to like. So I can use that to inform what I'm creating. And then any extras that you're doing, like podcasting or ads or anything like that, that is another data point that we can look at to see, is this working? And also, how do you know if it's working? Is it meeting an industry standard? Which I have all of those numbers to know, like open rates, the industry standard for email is this, or, whatever the thing is, how many people converting from an opt-in page. I know all of those. You don't have to. So I can compare your data to what the standard should be and know, do we have some room to improve here and what to do. So if all of these things, if just hearing about what an audit involves, if that hit home for you, then my new Marketing 360 program is for you. It's a new offer I'm building where I will do exactly this, all of these things. And because it's a new offer, I'm going to be launching it at a special introductory price with very limited spots, because I'm kind of fine tuning, getting out any bugs in my process kind of thing. So if you want to be the first notified when this launches, join the Marketing 360 priority notification list. You just text Be Weird to 55444. That's BEWEIRD to 55444. If you know your business needs an audit, you don't want to miss this opportunity. I hope this was valuable for you. Like it's brought to light some things that you can do. I mean, this is a pretty easy lift to have an audit that's done in 30 days or less and know exactly where you stand, and to know what some recommendations are that you can create a plan around. And that's part of the system too. First, you identify, where are we starting now? And this is with any goal. It's not just marketing. Where are we starting from? And then you create a plan to figure out what do we want to do next, in what order, like what's the priority here? And then you activate that plan. It's audit, architect the plan, activate the plan. And that's how you turn your marketing into a system that delivers for you without you having to spend a significant amount of time and involvement of keeping those wheels turning. And that's the ultimate goal, right? We want to be able to take your business to the next level, whatever that is for you. And the way to do that is to have a marketing system that works for you. So I hope that this was helpful information, and I can't wait to chat with you more next week.
Thanks for listening to today's show. For all things podcast, including transcripts, extra resources, and a place to submit questions for the show, visit higherpurposemarketingstrategy.com. I'd also love for you to do me 2 quick favors. 1, leave a review on Apple Podcasts, and 2, share this episode with your colleagues. And that's a wrap. Meet you back here next week.